All right, guys, so this is going to be the existing HVAC system that we're looking at. We do have a 9.5 kW existing air handler here. No coil existing or anything like that, just the air handler setup. It is going to be about 19 7/8 wide, and you do have additional space if we do need to go to a 20/21 width one or anything like that. And you are 47 from the top of this guy all the way to the bottom of the floor where it's resting. The existing filter rack is going to be right over here on the right side, which we can keep for them. It's a 16 by 25 by 1, which is a little bit over the size as far as what they need, but overall it'll do the job for them. And that's a pretty easy to get a hold of filter, so I don't think there's a reason to necessarily change that for them. The existing cold air return drop is going to be an 8 by 20 cold air return drop, which due to the size of the system, once again, we don't really need to change it. It did, Sika ended up doing this one. Was Sika?
I think it was Sika.
Was Sika? Okay, so Sika ended up doing all of this. So there's one existing cold air return drop, which runs basically all the way right up there for their existing cold air return, but that's it. It's basically heating the main floor, which is 800 square feet with 5 existing vents, and you also have an additional one down here, but that is going to be it for the house. There's an additional 800 square feet down here. If we are going to do a heat pump or an AC, floor drain, if we can come off the left side and just go straight to the drain, that would be great. Or if you can go underneath the filter, I just want to make sure that there's no issues for Tom or Ann when they have to change that filter, because sometimes I've been to many that they just put it in front of the filter. So that's kind of annoying. So just make sure that's good there, guys. You have the existing electrical for the system right here. The breaker panel, it's going to be right here behind this door. There looks to be about 4 spots open on the panel, but it is a little bit older. So just be aware that we will need an electrician if we do the AC or the heat pump side. If not, we should just be good to mess with the existing electrical on the furnace, and that should be ample for what we need. And yeah, that's going to be mostly everything that we're looking at here. We are going to be switching up the thermostat, which they did. It looks like run a new thermostat wire, which is great. Looks like we have about 6 on this guy, possibly 8 on it. And then we have an 18 by 14 up here plenum at this section when it widens out a little bit all the way up to the top, and then it condenses down to about an 18 by 12 running through here. So just be aware of that. And we also want to seal up this existing, this is an old exhaust pipe for the wood stove that they used to have. If we can just cap that for them, it's bringing in a lot of cold air into this room, and there's nothing that needs it. They have an existing electrical water heater, right? A water softener. Nothing is gas related or anything like that. So we don't really need that, because my thought would be fresher coming into this room, but there's really no need for that. So if we can cap that, and as long as that's good with code purposes, it's what we would prefer after talking to Ann about it. And then yeah, just go ahead and cap that, and that's kind of everything that we're working with, guys.